Hey everyone, Josh Baldwin here with Vegan Fit. Today I want to talk to you about how to become a successful personal trainer. Someone asked me this question the other day at the gym and it kind of prompted me to talk about it with you guys. So for those of you out there who are looking to become a personal trainer, let me give you some key tips here from someone who's been doing it for a long time and has done pretty well at it. Number one, don't work for a gym. That's the last thing you want to do when you become a trainer. You can make a lot more money as a private trainer, but the main reason to do it is so you don't have to work for a gym. You don't have a boss. You don't have a kind of preset type of workout for every single client. When you're a private trainer, you can customize everything for the client's needs. And again, you won't have to work so much. If you're working at a gym, you might have to train 10, 12 clients a day. And believe me when I say, it might not sound that tough, but it really will wear you down mentally and you will not do as good a job with each client. If you do maybe 5 or 6 clients a day, you're gonna be a lot fresher, you're gonna put a lot more energy into each one of your sessions. So don't work for a gym, you're much better off on your own. Next up, get any certification you can. Don't worry about where it comes from or what's the best one or all that kind of stuff, because if you're gonna be a private trainer, it doesn't matter. You just need to be a certified trainer. You're not gonna learn anything in those books, to be honest, that's really gonna help you along your way. Sure, there's some good basic anatomy in there, some good understanding. Hopefully you already know about a lot of that stuff. For the most part, the information in those books is just enough to kind of get you started. Most of the information you'll never use. There'll be an enormous amount of information in those books that just doesn't really help you in day-to-day training. And they don't talk enough about how to actually get people results, which should be your main focus as a trainer. Number 3 here, understand the human body. This is a huge element of being a good trainer. So you need to understand what exercises, what motions cause pain, both good and bad. To do this, you need to make sure that when you work out, you're always changing up your form a little bit here or there in strange different angles and motions to understand which type of motion is going to result in what type of pain or discomfort. This is really important because a lot of times a client will be doing an exercise just 5% wrong. Maybe they're doing a lunge and they're just going 5 degrees this way or 5 degrees that way. Well, that can make a huge difference. And all of a sudden it's an exercise that they thought they couldn't do, but they can do just fine. So you need to understand the body really, really well to be a successful trainer. Otherwise, you're gonna run into a ton of situations with clients where they're hurting or they're not feeling good and you're really not even sure why. And this is so important because you've got to keep your clients safe. And not only is it bad for your reputation if clients get injured, but then they're no longer a client if they get injured. So it's really important to keep your clients safe with good form. Next up, we've got effort. Okay, this is a big part of what goes into being a great trainer. You've got to make sure your clients at least feel like you're giving them everything you can, that you're putting together completely custom routines, making sure they're getting the most out of these workouts. You should be doing this anyway, but you definitely need to make sure that they feel that effort, okay? Every time you have a new client, you need to make sure that you're putting forth a completely customized meal plan, customized workouts, and making sure it's tailored for them and their goals. This is a huge part of being a good trainer. Don't just find some kind of basic workout plan and use it for everybody. Not everybody should be on the same plan. So that transitions right into those customized meal plans. That's the next one here. You gotta make sure you understand food. A lot of trainers I talk to just don't understand food. So if you guys understand what helps someone lose weight, what helps them get the results they're looking for, that makes a tremendous difference. They're gonna stick with you because they get results and they're gonna be healthy, which should be a huge goal of yours, is to get all of your clients healthy. Next up, remember that everybody is different. So just because an exercise might feel good to you, it might work those muscles you're trying to hit really well for you. Everyone is built differently. So you've got to kind of keep an eye on that as you train. Make sure you're paying attention and asking your clients and talking to them and getting a good idea of what exercises are targeting those muscles the best for them. The next tip, I do not like contracts. I would avoid these at all costs. Listen, you can go down that route and try to force people into some type of term limit. In my experience, if you do a good job from your clients week to week, they're gonna keep coming back. If they don't come back because they're not getting results or it's just not a good program for them, it's probably not a good fit anyway. There's just no reason to lock somebody in, right? Just go week to week, make sure your clients are happy, make sure you're getting results. I have clients right now that I've had for over 5 years. They stick around because they get results and because they feel like I'm putting the effort into their sessions. Lastly, remember that you cannot fix everyone, okay? There's a lot of different people out there, a lot of different types of people, and you can't make them eat what you tell them to, okay? You can't even make them necessarily work that hard. You can try, you can yell at them, you can do whatever you want, but if someone doesn't want to be there, if someone doesn't want to put the work in, if someone doesn't want to meal prep, then there's not much you can do sometimes. You might be kind of stuck. So just remember, if you've got a client who wants to stick around, they keep putting in the time, but they're just not eating what they're supposed to, they're just not working out as hard as they can, just remember that sometimes you might have to kind of just go with emotions here and let them do their thing. I mean, keep trying, always keep trying, but after a certain point, you might just have to kind of give in. I had a client one time for about 2 years one time that just, you know, she would tell me that she was going home to eat cheese and stuff like that, and she wondered why she wasn't losing weight, and no matter how much I tried to talk to her about it, it just never sunk in, and she didn't want to make those changes, but she still wanted to show up to the sessions. She still was going to pay me. So sometimes you have to take those kind of clients on. Ideally, all of your clients are, you know, willing to make all those changes, but that's not always going to happen. So don't get too upset about that. So hopefully this helps you all out there trying to make that transition to a trainer. If you have any questions or comments, definitely let me know down in the comments section. I will definitely make another video about this in the future. I'll give you some more information about how to lay out your sessions and all that kind of stuff. But for now, hopefully this helps you get started at least. And just again, let me know. I want to hear from you guys if you have any questions about getting started. I'd love to help you out. Unless you're in Richmond, I don't want any competition. There's not enough good trainers out there. There's too many of these, you know, lazy gym style trainers. Let's get some more good trainers out there. So I hope to hear from you guys. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys at the next video.
Shut down.